I used to live outside of my body. I used to live disembodied. I used to live deep in the world of my brain and my head only, literally only my skull. And I even lived at one point a few inches, maybe a few feet outside of my physical body. Whether that was tuned into a screen, whether that was off somewhere else, thinking, processing, reflecting, ruminating. And on the flip side, this has caused me now to take a beautiful deep dive, a beautiful inward journey back into my body, my temple, my vessel, this beautiful human suit, this organism, this machine, this molecular biological gift that we all have. It's literally the body. And let me tell you a few rules here that I follow. If anyone's telling me something like transcendent or philosophical or religious or spiritual or health-based, and it excludes the body, it's a red light for me. It's a red flag. No part of me is going to believe them. Not even if they have good ideas. Because if the body, the physical body is not taken into account, I'm probably not going to buy what you're selling, or I'm probably not going to even consider the idea or argument you're making. So that's rule one. Rule two, why do all religions shame the body and make it bad? Why do they make it sinful to have a body, especially a sexual body? But this is a big rule for me, and I don't buy into anyone who puts this out there, or any ideology that sets this up as the body as wrong, as if something was wrong with the body. Because the body is a beautiful, organic machine developed over billions of years of evolution. And I want you to hear this, because my past self, I wish someone had told me this. Your body cannot be ideologically defined. Let me repeat that. Your body cannot be ideologically, religiously defined. And if it is being defined, or you feel as though someone told you, cover up your body, shame your body, you should feel guilty for having a body, you should feel bad for having pleasure, for pain, you should feel bad for having pain in your body. Not only do these people, in my opinion, not have your best interests at heart, but they're in profound denial of their own body in some level, and they're projecting that onto you. So these are big rules and feelings that I've come to experience, because I have such profound trust in my body and my instincts and my urges and my desires and my physical health and well-being, that this journey started because I lived so outside of it. And I want to go into that, because someone watching this video right now, this might be you. And I should say this is a journey. I'm a student of body-mind mastery. I haven't figured out anything that people 10,000 years ago figured out and couldn't have figured out. And this is why I think yoga is such a beautiful science. I think meditation is a beautiful science. I think, really powerful superfoods, powerful nutrition, powerful breath, coming into contact with the elements is going to be so essential for the many people on this planet that are feeling sick, the many people on this planet that are feeling off in many ways. And so I want to tell you another story. And this is following up to some of the vulnerability I shared Monday on my post about being addicted to gaming of all kinds. And this was something I was getting downloaded today, and realizing that not only was I living like neck up, I wasn't in my body from the neck down as a young man. I was living up here and then only to one side. So I was living in like my left hemisphere of my brain. So that means more analysis, more numbers, more control, more planning, more data. And this was profoundly anxiety producing. It produced insomnia, it produced me being not present in relationship or with other human beings. It produced a severe sense of not belonging. Like, what was wrong with my body? Why did it feel so healthy? Why was it carrying extra weight? Why did my joints hurt? Why did I have acne? And this is so many different layers, right? There's the diet layer, there's the hydration layer, but then there's the self-talk layer. What am I telling myself? And I was telling myself a lot of negative things. Well, you're not good enough. You're not like the other boys. You can't be this way. Or, the girls won't pay attention to you because of this. Or the adults don't understand you because of this. This little voice in my head was going and going and going and going. And I didn't yet realize that I wasn't that voice. I wasn't that voice. And for many people, for me, it took, a long time. It took almost 21 years of my lifetime to reach a point where I had the first feeling of being separated from that voice and realizing I am not that. I am that I am. I am the one that watches that voice and the body. The voice in your head, if it's abusing you right now, if it's telling you negative things, I invite you to consider it's not you, and it was put there by someone else. Put there by a lot of different things, probably. Media, conditioning, parents, teachers, etc., etc. That voice is not you. And if it's battering you, if it's hurting you, if it's telling you negative things, it wants to protect you. So first off, it's all welcome. It's all actually love. It's survival. It's evolution. And you can change it. And this is what I wish someone had told me. I wish someone had told me this 20 years ago. I wish someone had told me this when I was 16. And I was so in my head, I was living outside of my body. Yeah, I played football, I played soccer. I got outside, I loved to ride my bike, I loved to be in nature. I went a lot of hiking and camping trips. I was a Boy Scout. I was really into this stuff. And I still, even while doing it, was trapped in here. I couldn't stop thinking of what I wanted to do when I get home, the next game I wanted to play, the next book I wanted to read. I couldn't wait to get away from people or isolate myself. I couldn't wait to think about more things. And so this is a call to everyone out there in the world, especially in the West, especially if you're in tech. If you're working in tech or you spend a lot of time in front of a screen, especially if you are an analyst. If you're an analyst and you're thinking about a lot of stuff all the time, even when you're not at work. And this is a painful one that I'm still exploring and understanding, but now I have the sense, right? The five senses, maybe more than five, to realize when I'm doing it. And that's all the difference in the world, is to realize when you're trapped in here and you're not in here, you're not in the heart, you're not in your hips, you're not in your toes and your feet, your fingertips. This body is an amazing tool. And it holds all the secrets, all the transcendence, all the healing, all the beautiful things that you are wanting to experience. I wish I had more money. I wish I had a meaningful relationship. I wish I could express my creativity. I wish I could dance more. I wish I was an artist. It's all in your body. It's living in your body right now. The mind and the body are not separate. The brain and the body are not separate. We've been taught in this country, in this Western hemisphere, and really in the whole world, that your body's either not okay or it's a nuisance. It must be disciplined and trained like an animal. And your mind is exalted. The more you can think and compute and analyze and pick apart data and put it back together, then you'll get the good job. Then you'll get the girl. Then you'll get the treasure. And I'm here to say that that's bullshit. And you don't have to take my word for it. In fact, I invite you not to take my word for it. Find out for yourself. Find out for yourself right now. What does your body want? What does it need? What is it calling for? Its intelligence is far older and more ancient and more powerful. Its wisdom much, much bigger than this little region right here. This is a beautiful tool and servant. But the heart, the body itself, the whole body, your whole nervous system, your whole tissues, your whole organs, your whole blood, your whole bones is far wiser, and it's actually the master of your being. We live in a world where the servant, the gatekeeper, the rational mind, has been raised to the emperor, and the body, the true emperor, is a pauper, is a peasant, is seen as secondary, is seen as something to transcend. Let me get a new body. Let me get plastic surgery or some fake tits, or Let me get a fake heart because mine has been destroyed by the way I treated my body. Let me get some new surgery or treatment that'll fix everything. Does it sound familiar? It's a lot of people in the Western medical world. And I would really, really wish upon anyone encountering this content or any of my content to really tune in with your body. What does it want? What does it need? What is it yearning for? Does it want to eat more vegetables and fresh, nutritious, hydrated food? Does it want to lay in the sun? Does it want to be in the cool water? Does it want to be in fresh water? Does it want to have your bare feet on the earth? Does it want to move more? Do you want to dance and stretch and yawn? And maybe you want to scream and yell. Maybe you want to move the body a certain way that maybe is a little scary to admit. I'm here to offer my own personal experience of being disembodied in the past, and the long journey of pain that I took to get back into my body, to get back into my felt experience of the world, to get back into these beautiful eyes and what they can absorb and see, and the feelings and sensations I can have when I'm embodied, when I'm in the body and not disembodied up here or up here in a lot of thoughts. And even when I'm with other people, I'm at dinner eating with other people, I'm in a lot of thoughts. Even when I'm making love or I'm having a powerful experience, I'm in my thoughts. This is my past self. This is my past self. I used to live outside of my body. I imagine someone watching this is living outside of their body. Maybe you can feel the resonance in my words. Maybe there's something here that you'll feel. It won't be a thought. You won't intellectualize it, but you'll feel it. And that was the intention for this video. I love you all so much. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you seeing me. Tag somebody who needs to hear this in the comments. Share this video to your tribe if you are resonating. And if you're ready to get back into your body and fully become embodied, and you're ready to make a sacrifice to get there, a big self-sacrifice, your time, your energy, your attention, your resources, I invite you to work with me. I'm going to have a link in the comments. Done.